So we're starting on a new project today. Got this 1973 Ford F-250 two-wheel drive pickup truck. Hauled it here on a trailer. Hasn't ran for a bit. Not sure how long. Body on it's really clean and pristine for the age of this truck. Looks like somebody tried to do some handiwork on the dashboard. First thing I'm going to do is suck all the fuel out of that gas tank. I turned it over by hand earlier, so we know it's going to turn over. It's not seized up, so that's a good sign. So we're going to get her going. I'm going to disconnect it from the fuel pump on the tank right down in here. I don't know if you can see down in there, but there's that little hose running by the oil filter. We'll put some fresh oil in it once we get her running. New oil filter, air filter, plugs, cap, rotor, wires. We'll check the points and condenser. Make sure all that's good, getting spark. As you can see, I got an array of projects sitting out here. We'll get them done though. So on this particular Ford truck, it's got an auxiliary gas. Here's your main one. There's your aftermarket tank. You look down underneath the son of a bee. Here's your switch to switch it. Old school. It's back when things were simple. It's got a menagerie. I don't know if you can see that. That's leaking all the old gas out of it. So we're going to get rid of that tank, I do believe. The auxiliary one. It's underneath it. Just run it off the main tank. I don't think he's going to be driving it across country. Okay, we're out here on this 73 Ford F-250 again today. Need to make a list of some things to go and get from the local parts house. Let's get underneath here and open her up. Okay, we're gonna need to get a battery and a battery tied down. We're gonna have to get some 5/16 fuel line. Let's see what we got in here for transmission fluid. Let's see here. Because we're going to want to check the blood in it. The engine oil. That looks like it's good enough. Alright, so we're going to make a run into the local parts store and get some things. I need to make a list of everything I need just to get it to run for now. Okay, we're getting ready to clean up these connections. Gonna see if it'll crank over my battery real quick. I gotta shut this music off so I don't get infringements. I like to listen to music when I work. So anyway, we're gonna clean these up real quick, and I'm gonna see if it'll crank over with battery power before I dump some two-stroke gas down its throat. I put two-stroke gas down its throat so it'll lube up all the valves and stuff. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, looks like we got her hooked up. These battery cables, though, they're a bit too short. We got the battery sitting a little crooked. So, we're going to jump in this truck. Let's see what it does. Somebody's been in it before, so I'm not too sure how this ignition switch is going to work. We'll be super careful with it. Let's see if she cranks over. What do you say? Okay, have we got juice? Anything on fire? Oh, she turns over. Oh, she won't stop though. It's sticking. Oh yeah, we got a sticky starter relay here. Sorry for dropping you there. We're gonna have to disconnect this battery. Yeah, she sticks. That's not a good sign. So, starter relay sticking inside. Okay. We'll see if we can get a new one for that. Okay, we got that relay to let loose. I think it might have had some corrosion in there on the contacts, but let's try this again, shall we? So we got that crappy key down there with somebody's bubbified wiring underneath there. We'll see how that goes. Probably knows enough to be dangerous. So here we go. Let's try it. Here goes. Yeah, she lets loose. Okay, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna dump some fuel down its throat. We'll see if it ignites off and sparks off for us or not. So we're gonna pull this off here. Air box. Okay, we're gonna dump some fuel down in there. Let's see if she barks off a little bit. If she barks off, then I've got a gas can I gotta fill up with fuel and run it under the hood because all the fuel lines are rotted. Oh, that was just enough. Probably a little too much. Let's see if it barks. Here goes. Let's try it again. Okay. I'm gonna set you guys on the seat right here. Let's see if she'll ignite. Oh my. She went for a minute. Went for a minute. That was a good sign. That was a very good sign. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna fill this gas can up. I already hooked the fuel hose to the fuel pump, so we'll see what happens. Okay, we got an IV generator. Somebody's bobbified that too. Anyway, here's the IV bottle going. Got our fuel can hooked up. Let's see if she'll bark off. We're gonna dump a little bit of fuel down her throat. Let's see. Let's see if she'll bark off again. Oh, that was too much. Oh, let's see what she does. Let's see if she behaves. Here we go. At least we got a bark from the first one. Okay, let's see if she's gonna run. She's alive, not happy. Well, oh, yeah, she's burping it out. Okay. We got a float that's sticking. She's popping fuel all over the damn place. It's a good thing we ain't got no spark leak here. Okay, we're gonna let that evaporate a little bit and try her again. Okay, we got her going. Sure got hell of exhaust leaks though. She's gonna need a new carburetor too. Can't tell if she's getting oil pressure or not. floats have stopped sticking open. Wonder if she'll move. Probably ought to check the transmission fluid, the blood in it, before we start putting it into gear. So we're gonna take it, shut her down for now. I'm gonna turn her off. I can't believe this ignition system. But anyway, there's a lot of things that you find when you get old trucks like this. Okay, here goes nothing. We're gonna see if she's got gears. Okay. That tells me this thing's been hot before where it's leaking exhaust like that. Oh, we got forward. Okay, I'm gonna give you the... Okay, here we go. Okay, so far so good. We got forward. Take it nice and easy. Don't want to bounce that gas count down much underneath the hood. There she is, Old Glory, flying in the yard. What a beauty. Okay, well, is she gonna stop? Yeah, she's got stopping power. Okay, let's go back into reverse here. Okay, we got reverse. Oh, what a beaut. Well, we're gonna back her up here. You know, a lot of people think that fixing up these old trucks is easy, cheap. It's not. It was just over $300 in parts to get her running today. Probably about 2 to 3 hours worth of time setting everything up, checking things, and that's just a drop in the bucket. We're gonna back her right up around here, back here. I always loved looking out the back of these old trucks, backing up. Heck, I can't even see anything through that mirror over there. Ain't that something? Get her a little more straight, centered. I love this kind of stuff. Nothing like bringing an old truck back from the dead. It's not out of the woods yet, but better than what she was.